Fake Club.
Hi!
My name's Jay Hawkins, Music 224.
Yes! Yes!
How are you doing today?
Good, thank you, Jay Hawkins, Music 224.
Where are you from?
London. We're all from different places, but we're based in Holloway, London.
London town.
We're a mixed bag. She's Scouse, she's foreign.
You can't blame her for that.
She's Essex.
So what instruments do you play?
I play guitar. Play drums.
Drums.
Guitar. Nice.
And you've been dubbed the new big thing.
My mum.
No, I'm impressed. I've been reading about you.
Oh yeah.
Obviously I knew I was interviewing you, so I thought it'd be only polite to know a bit about you.
Research.
Just a little bit. I only got scheduled you with you today, yesterday.
Okay.
So it's great that you're talking to me.
Oh, we love to talk to you too.
So what's going on?
We're here.
Gig it.
Yeah.
Quarter three.
We had an accident yesterday. Multiple.
Is that Scouse driving, is it?
When we got here, we went to see Trippy Wicked.
Yeah.
They were awesome and cheap.
They were pretty wicked, right?
Yeah. With a broken nose, basically. Trying to hold it together with plaster.
Those two's heads collided during a
Yeah.
mosh pit. That was it. First hour of us arriving at the festival, game over.
You're going to be wearing that on the stage today? Yeah. Oh yeah. Rock and roll. So you've done the score for a new film, is that right? Tell me about that.
Well, we basically have created the soundtrack to a film called Penguin, which is coming out on the 7th of December. It's got Jamie Winston in it, Sheridan Smith, Una Chaplin, Kate Nash. It's all set in one night in a girls' toilet in a club. And with a band, and we basically got to pick all the different bands that, whose music we did in it, and then we wrote a song for it, and then our songs were also did too.
Which song did you use then?
No, we wrote lots of our songs for it.
Lots of
Yeah, lots of our songs.
This staple track's called Midnight Coco, which is out next week when the film's out.
Midnight in Coco.
Midnight at
Coco.
At Coco.
You ever been
Is it
to
filmed?
Coco?
Yeah, I shoot down there. I'm a photographer actually.
Amazing.
Yeah, I shot Hot Cherry there last week, I think it was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good.
Track is
Lovely
about
venue, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Old
lovely.
theatre, very
Big
theatrical.
glitter ball.
You played there yourselves?
We have
We
actually.
do the Club Enemy night
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Is that good?
Yes,
Brilliant.
Good crowd?
amazing. Well, you've got those different levels in Coco, haven't you? Where you've got the balcony, so it's very epic.
Yeah, it's good to look up, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like,
On
oh my
the stage.
god!
Lovely.
The only time I ever went on stage was to go to use the backstage toilet. That was about it.
We made it, love!
Ran off. Yeah, so
We're not actors, we can talk.
yeah, carry on. I was just going to think stuff.
Okay.
That's alright, we just finished mixing our album basically, and we're looking forward to releasing that in February.
What's the title of the album?
Fuckable?
Fuckable.
Yeah.
Fuckable.
That's
It's an anagram of Fake Club.
That's why.
We've got our single Bullet Brain.
nothing to do with the fact that you're 5 gorgeous ladies, though.
No, not at all.
You haven't used it for that, though.
No, it's an anagram of Fake Club.
We were told we were unfuckable.
Oh, really? Who told you that?
Loads of people in the mainstream music business. Yeah.
So,
Because we wear our clothes.
the beer scale, then, what would you
And
say you were?
bastards.
Oh, the beer scale, what would you say you were?
I don't know what that means, but we're not answering that question.
Oh,
What's the
right.
beer scale?
How many drinks does it take how many beers does it take before you become fuckable?
No.
Wait, it depends how fuckable the person is that we're talking
Exactly.
about.
Oh, right.
It might mean no beer.
We've got our track Bullet Brain as well, which is out at the moment. We've got a video for that, which is on YouTube.
Yeah?
That's our
Bullet
current
Brain is our
single.
main single at the moment.
And where did you record that?
We recorded it actually
It's our French studio, actually, in London. We got some free studio time.
to record 12 songs.
In a week, which have actually ended up being our album. And yeah, Bullet Brain's one of them.
How many tracks are on the album?
10 or 11.
10 or 11, we haven't decided.
We were going to have a secret track, but we didn't know it was a bit like 90. We can't work it out. So we're not sure yet. Yeah, so it could be 10 or 11.
It's also stated that you're the Spice Girls that play instruments.
We're not that.
Do you hate that, please?
Hate that!
We don't work.
You don't want to be associated with the Spice Girls.
No, we're just so different from the Spice Girls. Like, it's the wrong association, but it's a lady
It's our own fault that that's come up. Basically, we wrote our own press release really early on and
said that to the accidental tourist for the Spice Girls with instruments, just making like a very bizarre observation about what someone might think if they walk into a venue and see us on stage in Covent Garden.
Yeah.
But actually, that's just been taken and people just constantly say it.
It's a shame you can't just scrub that then, yeah?
Yeah,
One day,
so if
one
you could
day.
just not say that.
You've also been dubbed 5 Susie Quattros. What do you think of that?
Whoa. That's a bit more appropriate than the Spice Girls with instruments. I don't
Then
know whether
again,
it's dead on either.
Yeah, it's
but-
just another affiliation people make because it's a woman that's playing an instrument and they don't know anything else except Susie Quattro and the Runaways.
Yeah,
so we just get
exactly.
called that even though our music isn't similar.
What is your music? What's your musical style?
It's much heavier than that stuff. It's much more like the big sort of rock bands like Led Zeppelin and Foo Fighters and the proper sort of, that's more where we see ourselves as that kind of place. We don't sound like a girl band.
It sounds like
guitar
Queens of the
rock
Stone
band.
Age, kind of that.
Yeah.
Is that your own musical tastes?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
What was the first gig you ever went to?
Went to.
Yeah.
Mine was Massive Chili Peppers.
Yeah, when was that? Yeah.
Mine was Blur in Colchester.
Right.
Mine was Bootsy Collins.
Who?
Fucking love it.
Bootsy Collins. Big
Right.
fun guy.
It's amazing.
Mine were the USB song.
You're in there.
I was like Chili's as well.
Chili's.
It's a
What was
really
yours?
cool.
Mine?
Yeah.
Mine was Hawkwind at the age of 10 years
Well,
old.
that's quite cool.
amazing.
I hate it people have like really cool ones.
It was at a festival called Tree Quirgy, which is near Stonehenge.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
And it was a cheap version of Glastonbury back in 1990.
Wow.
So I'm a bit old.
Jesus. Sounds amazing.
So, what's coming up for you guys? The rest of this year, you're going to take some time off for Christmas. What are you doing next year?
No, we're gigging all the way up
Yeah.
until Christmas, and then after Christmas we hopefully get on a proper tour around the UK and maybe in America as well.
Headline tour.
And
Playing at high schools, it's a bit of everything. We've got a couple of gigs in like high schools around America,
Yeah.
which might be amazing. And then it's our own headline tour in England.
Who would you like to support?
Foo Fighters, Stone Age,
There's lesser known bands here.
Arctic Monkeys.
Katie Elephant.
Realistically though, who do you
Foo
admire?
Fighters and Queens of the Stone Age.
Queen's so
Right.
maybe.
You're going back large.
What are we gonna say? Like,
What are you going to say to Dave Grohl?
my mate's band,
we've got to aim high.
How are you going to get Dave Grohl on board then? What are you going to say to
Well,
him?
just
We're mates
playing
with
it.
Josh on.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, like that.
Right.
We just need to get
Got him on
to the
speed
gig.
dial, have you?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We did have a night out with him though.
Yeah.
We thought
He
that
made
was
us
so
drink
strong.
Strokes my leg.
Was it? Like Jimmy Savile.
Yeah.
No, not like that.
Like,
So, you're going to try and hit America.
yeah, hopefully. We'll see
Well,
how
we
it
want to
goes.
hit the whole world.
It's not that really. It's just that we've got radio playing in California and we've had it for a couple of months now.
Yeah.
So it just seems to have picked up over there. So obviously there's demand for us to go and play some shows. So that's why we're going
Where else in the world are you getting airplay?
Germany, Berlin,
Japan.
Japan, weirdly enough.
Italy,
Yeah, Italy.
I think some Eastern.
There's some in Berlin. No, sorry, Belgium.
Yeah, Belgium.
Out of those countries, where would you like to go?
Japan, everywhere. We want to go everywhere. There's no way that we just want to go and play. Anyone that wants to listen to us, we just want to go play.
Do you know when you go to these new places, do you like to go and see the culture?
Yes,
Yeah,
definitely.
absolutely.
Any free time we'll just be wandering about.
That's a
Tasting
plus
the
of touring,
local
right?
Yeah.
food, local drinks, everything.
What's your favourite drink? Alcoholic drink?
Amaretto, things that don't taste like alcohol.
Right.
I'm a beer lady.
Stella.
No, fuck Stella.
Yeah, you
Like-
can
like
a
proper
beer
lagers,
connoisseur. I don't know, I drink anything really.
You're easy.
I'm easy.
Lager and lime.
Lager and lime.
But Irish cream.
Rum. No, we all like rum.
An
Bloody
Irish
Mary.
cream.
No Jack Daniels in the house. No Jack
Oh no, we
Daniels.
do drink
We
Jack
drink
Daniels.
it.
You were on it last
We
time.
will drink.
We will drink
We're not fussy.
You just asked for the favourites.
Yeah, no, that's fine. You like Jack Daniels, everyone likes
We
Jack
like
Daniels. Rock
Prosecco
and
as
roll.
well, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
You've got to thank Lemmy for that. Anyway, girls, thank you for your
Amazing.
time.
Thank you.